Greetings everyone, Joseph James here once again with your nightly newsletter brought to theschooloftrade.com. Today was October 29th, 2009. We are finishing up a great month of October here, guys. Before we talk about the trades we took today here in the room, we had a fantastic day in the room this morning. I want to remind you guys too, tomorrow we're going to be closed tomorrow. Our live trade room will be closed tomorrow, Friday, the 30th of October. So we'll see you guys on Monday at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Time. I want to remind you guys also we have a free resource online. Go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/School of Trade. And while you're there, guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you get all the emails, all the videos when they come out. And please rate and comment on this video. Now, great day today. We did over 80 ticks on Crude today. Over 80 ticks on Crude. Daily total today, $780 today in the room on 4 contracts. Very good day today. Of course, our weekly total, $19.50, brings our monthly total here. Been talking about all month of October. We've been shooting for that $10,000 this month, and $9,100, guys, in the month of October. Great way to end the month, and of course, we'll start in November on Monday. Term of the day today is the 3-strike rule. And we actually used this today in our live trade room. If you guys are with us, we took a trade on the crude oil market this morning, a short trade, and the 3-strike rule was in play. Now, what is the 3-strike rule? How does it apply to our trading? Well, we use it to manage our trades. The 3-strike rule is used to identify a market that is seeing difficulty in filling your profit targets and shows signs of a reversal. Now, the 3-strike rule seeks to maximize profit and minimize losses by using your time and sales window and your trading dome to identify this 3-strike rule. Now, here's how it's used. We give the market 3 attempts to fill our profit targets. It applies to all 3 targets. If we don't see a fill on our target after 3 attempts, we will then force that target filled manually. We use 3 different targets in our trading, right? 3 targets, target 1, 2, and 3. For your first target, now remember guys, your first 2 targets are mechanical. So we never want to change these 2 first targets. If our first target is tested once, twice, 3 times without seeing our first target filled, we will then of course move our stop to our point of entry. Now, if the market wants to reverse against us, we have no more risk on this trade. Now for the second target, 1, 2, 3 strikes, if we don't get that second target filled, we'll then take your second target at the best possible price. Now I can do this 2 ways. I can either, using my dome, I can hit the market button in the opposite direction of my trade. Make sure you have the right number of contracts there, of course. That will take off 1 contract manually at the market price. Or you can simply grab your second profit target and put it over where the current price is trading, and it will fill it for you there. Now in target number 3, this, of course, becomes very easy. When we see 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out, we simply want to flatten our position. So we don't even need to worry about moving our targets around. If we've seen our first target get filled, our second target get filled, and now we look for our third target, 1, 2, 3 strikes, and you're out. If we don't see that third target filled within 3 strikes, it's very simple. Hit the close button and simply flatten your total position to lock in that final runner. Now, normally that final third target is usually not going to have any problems with that 3-strike rule, because normally we're going to be watching this trade develop and looking for it to show signs of exhaustion to begin with. But just in case you want to know how to use your final target there, 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out, hit the close button, and you'll flatten your total position. It's called the 3-strike rule, guys, and of course, on Monday morning, remember guys, tomorrow, Friday, we are closed in the trade room, so we'll be back on Monday morning at 7:45 a.m. We'll show you guys how we use this 3-strike rule. If you're with us today, though, of course, you saw it live in real time. And we use that 3-strike rule in our U.S. session, which opens up at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday. Don't forget, guys, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do free webinars. This Tuesday, next Tuesday, we've got tape reading, and next Thursday, we've got 1 contract trading. So lots of different topics at 11:30 Eastern Time right there in our trade room, so don't miss a day with those free webinars. Also, ladies and gents, the beginner's course is going to give you all the information you need to know to make the most of your free 3-week trial. So grab a copy of the beginner's course when you come out and join us next Monday. Let's look at some of the trades we took today. Now today, guys, over 80 ticks on crude. We made some money here in the pound first, gave it back a little bit later, but great day in the market. Thursday morning, 3rd quarter GDP. That isn't a weekly or a monthly report. That's going to be a quarterly report. So we had the 3rd quarter GDP at 8:30 this morning and the jobless claims at 8:30. Both of those we knew were going to be important areas or important time areas there for our morning. So we waited to get past that 8:31. We knew that third quarter GDP number was going to be a spark plug, and we expected to see some good volume after that number came out, and we were not disappointed. Here on the pound, 8:37, right? Just a couple moments after that 8:35 alarm went off, getting us back into the market. 8:37 on the pound here, this is a two-step short. 64.93 here was our fill, and of course we took our first four ticks of profit, and you can see, guys, when we broke below that 64.95 level, the move happened pretty quickly, but then it pulled right back up to test that trigger line. It bounced us out of that position for a small winner here at 16 ticks. $100 there in your pocket on the pound. Now we're going to keep moving here, and this is, of course, where we started really adding up the chips here. On the crude now, we saw a nice big run here just before 9 o'clock. 9:02 and 9:08 here on crude, back-to-back winners here. Of course, the first trade here on the crude was a two-step short. We were looking at the short-term trade at this point was up. We had just blown right through that 78 half level. We were looking at testing that 79 even level on the crude, and before long, we noticed the exhaustion patterns. These exhaustion patterns create double bottoms, double tops, and when we see these exhaustion patterns, we mark up that swing low. This swing low, of course, was up here just about that 60 area here. And of course, at 9:02 on this two-step short, 78.67 was the fill. We took 4, 8, and then trailed our stop here for 7 more ticks. There's 23 ticks there, guys, on that first trade of the day on crude. Second trade overall, first trade on crude. Now the second trade here at 9:08, another trend continuation pattern. We started seeing this thing kind of stair step its way down here, headed back towards that 78 even level here on crude. Got filled here in this breaker short, going with the trend now instead of counter trend. The first trade was counter trend. This second trade here is trend continuation with the breaker pattern short. 78.35 was the fill. We took 4, got bounced back out again. Now this particular entry here got a little bit sloppy on me, so it filled my first target, moved my stop down to entry, then bounced right back up against us, and as you guys can see right here, we took the 4 ticks out of the market, and of course tied up 8 ticks total for that second trade here on crude at 9:08. So we put 8 ticks in our pocket at 9:08, 23 ticks in our pocket at 9:02, and guys, we're not done yet. Let's keep moving. Next up on crude was 9:41. Now notice we had to wait for the US Open to come and go. So after 9:35, the alarm goes off again. We're now looking for more patterns. 9:41 rolls around here on crude, and at this point, guys, we were still seeing strong momentum, strong green pace of a tape, nice clear patterns, and of course right here at 9:41, this is again another counter trend trade here, trying to test that 79 even level there on the crude, and of course we saw it break above that 78.75, that red line right there. That was 78.75. We then had this swing low, which was at 78.73, 74. And then, of course, a two-step short. The fill here was at 78.67. We took 4 for the first target, 8 for the second target, and then locked in 4 more ticks on the third target. So total 20 ticks there at 9:41. So as you can see, guys, we are really piling up these ticks as we're making our way through the day here. Next trade, about 20 minutes later, again, here on the crude, this was a two-step short. Now this time, guys, another example of a great counter trend trade here. We saw price go up. It tested that high of the day there at 79.25. It showed exhaustion patterns. And of course, that swing low level there at 79.16, we saw that horizontal blue line, the swing low, got filled at 13s. We took 4, 9, and 15 out of this market, guys. 32 ticks here on this last trade. So 32 ticks plus your 20 ticks here. Guys, there you go. 52 ticks there between 20 minutes on the crude. And guys, we weren't done yet. Unfortunately, gave back a little bit of money here before the end of the morning. On the pound, decent pattern here. I look back on it now, though. I got a little bit of a case of the lax rules a little bit here as we're going towards the end of the morning. Was making a bunch of money this morning, almost 80 ticks on crude, and of course you can see, guys, 11.06 here on the pound. This was a breaker long, trying to go in continuation with this pattern, back up to test that 6,600 level here on the pound. We took it at 89, got stopped out, of course, minus 24 ticks times 625 per tick is 150 bucks. So we gave back a little bit of money there after we made so much here this morning. At the end of the day, though, right, over 80 ticks on crude. We had made some money in the pound, give it back here at the end of the day. But guys, as you can see, a wonderful day in the market. And that shows you guys we made that 780 for the total today. As always, guys, want to recap real quick. Our live trade room opens up on Monday at 7:45. Don't forget, we're closed tomorrow. My name is Joseph James. Hope the videos helped tonight. If you guys want more information about lifetime membership, that's right, lifetime membership, drop us an email, sales@schooloftrade.com. And as always, guys, grab a copy of the beginner's course on your way to the room on Monday morning, and we'll give you a free 3-week trials to come out and give us a try. All right, guys, don't miss the trade room on Monday morning. Don't miss a tick. Bye-bye for now.